Hi, today I want to show you how to make the ripple stitch. It means that the stitch will go down and up like this. It can make a lovely blanket or even a scarf, and I thought it would be fun if I show you something where you can actually make a finished project with. I've actually just recently finished this blanket here, which also has ripple stitches. It's lovely in one color, but it also is lovely when you change color every time. So this is what it will be like, and I'm going to show you how to do it from the start. So what you need is just yarn that you have. It doesn't matter what size or what weight it is, and the crochet hook that goes together with that kind of yarn. I'm using DK double knitting, so 4mm works the best with that. You're going to start by making a slip stitch by holding the yarn like this, folding it over your finger, so you got 2 loops on your finger. Pull the left loop over the right loop, hold it like this, and then pull the left one over the right one again while you keep this loop on your finger, and you pull it, and that's your slip knot made. So to make the ripple stitch, you can't just make any amount of chains, otherwise it won't turn out like this. It has to be multiples of 14, so that could be 14, 28 and so on. And once you've done that amount, the multiples of 14, you do an extra 3 chains on top of that. So to make this same little piece, I made 28, but you can make it as big as you want. So for this tutorial we'll do also 28, and then on top of that the 23 or the 3 chains then. So now I got 28 chains, which is the multiple of 14, and to start with I need to chain an extra 3, which will count as the first treble. So once you have that, you're going to be making 1 treble in the 4th chain from the hook. This is the first one, second one, third one, and the 4th one. The 4th one is the one where you have to make it in. So you yarn over, go into the 4th one underneath the 2 loops, pull the yarn through. So now you got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. And we have to make another treble in exactly the same space as that we just made this stitch in. So you yarn over, go through the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through another 2. Next we have to make 1 stitch in the next 3 chains, 1 treble that is. So yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next one we do the same, just 1 treble, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then the next one, that's the last one of the sequence, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now you got 6 stitches in total, because this chain 3 at the start also counts as a stitch. So you actually made 5 stitches, but because of this chain 3, that is your 6th stitch. The next thing might be a bit trickier to do, because we're going to make 3 trebles together, and that is what causes it to dip here, because you pull everything together, it goes down like this. So what you do is you yarn over, go into the next chain, pull the yarn through, you yarn over and pull through 2, And now normally to finish the treble you yarn over and pull through 2 again, but it's different now. Now you yarn over and you go into the next stitch. So you do the same, you pull the yarn through and only pull through 2 loops. That means that now you have 3 loops on your hook. And now one last time in the next stitch we yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. It's a bit stuck. Now you got 4 loops on your hook. Now you yarn over and you pull them through all 4 at once. So you can see now that you have 3 stitches there, but only with 1 little stitch on the top where you could work in, and that means that you've made 3 trebles together. Because you do that, it obviously is going to pull, and that is obviously going to make this shape by here then. So what we've just done, we repeat again. So we're going to make another 3 trebles together. To do that, you yarn over, go into the next chain, pull yarn through, yarn over and only pull through 2 loops. Now you yarn over, go into the next chain, pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you yarn over, go into the last one of the sequence of 3, yarn over and pull through 2. You got 4 loops on your hook now. You yarn over and pull through all 4. You'll probably notice how it's starting to curl like this now. In the next 3 stitches we're just going to be making 1 treble each. So you yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over and just finish your treble as normal, and do that into the next 2 stitches, into the next 2 chains as well. So we've made another 3 normal trebles now. Because you have made these 6 trebles together, which caused that dip, you need to make up for that and create the peak of the ripple stitch. So to do that, we're going to make 3 trebles into the next chain. So this is so not after each other, but they're all going to go into the same chain space. Just normal trebles they are. The only difference is that they're all into the same space. So you've made 3 into 1 chain space now. So now we need to make another 3 into the next chain space. This is the moment where the pattern starts repeating itself. So what you have to do next, now you've made 3 into 1 chain space and 3 into this one. That automatically makes it go up now, as you can see. Now you're going to make 1 treble in the upcoming 3 chain spaces. And the next thing that has to be made is this dip again. To do that, we're going to do 3 trebles together again. To do that, you yarn over, go into the next chain space, pull the yarn through, yarn over and only pull through 2. You yarn over, go into the next one, pull the yarn through, only pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull the yarn through, yarn over and only pull through 2. So now you got 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull all the 4 loops in one go over it. So you can see again you got 3 stitches, but only with one little V on the top of it. And we repeat that again now. You got 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4. Now you should have 4 chains left, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make another 1 treble in the next 3 chains. Now you got 1 little chain left, and this is where you will be making 3 trebles again, all into that one. It's just 3 normal trebles, just all in the same space. It's a bit hard to fit them all in there maybe. So this is your first row of the ripple stitch completed. You can see that it actually goes into like a W shape, where you can make it all in one color, but it's also really nicely looking if you change color at this point. I'm just gonna, for this tutorial, because I'm just teaching you the ripple stitch, I'll just keep using this color. But if you have problems changing color, I'll be making a video about that as well in the future. So what you're going to do now is you turn your work, then you chain 3. This will count as your first treble. So we need to make another 2 trebles into the first stitch, and this is the first stitch where that chain 3 is attached to. We're basically going to repeat already what we've done in the first row, but I'll do it together with you so you can get the feeling of it. So we got 3 stitches together now in this one stitch. That means we have to make 3 trebles into each of the next 3 stitches. So this is the first treble. And trebles is in this case means double crochets in US terms. Trebles is just a UK terms. So if you are American, it should be double crochets. See, you got 3 stitches next to each other now. And now we have to go do the dip again. That means we're going to put 3 trebles together again. So we yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull only through 2, yarn over, go into the next one, pull the yarn up, yarn over, pull only through 2, and now one last time for the third one, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. You got 4 loops on your hook now, yarn over, and now you got your first 3 trebles together. We're going to do that one more time. Yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull only through 2. And now the last one. So before you yarn over, you should always have 4 loops on your hook when you're making 3 trebles together. So now we're going to make another treble into the next 3 stitches. So it's always sequences of 3. Once you've made 3 trebles again, you have to start making the peak of it again. To do that, you have to increase, and by here you decrease, which causes this, and by here you decrease every time, which makes the peak appear. So a way to see whether you are doing it right, you have 2 groups here of 3 trebles each, so 6 stitches in total. You you increase the stitches in the two middle ones of those, so the third one from those groups should be the one where you are making the first increase of. I'll show you on the pattern after, maybe that is a bit clearer than how I'm showing this. But it's always nice to know that you're still doing it right in the middle of a pattern. So you make 3 trebles into this stitch. So that's the peak created. Now you're going to make 3 trebles and 1 treble into the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now we have to make the dip again. To do that we make 3 trebles together. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over and only pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over, go into the next one, yarn over, pull through 2, so you got 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4, and we repeat this again. Oops. Yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, now you got 4 loops on your hook and pull through all 4. Now you're going to make a treble into the next of the 3 stitches that are coming up. And now you got 1 stitch left, which is actually the chain 3 that you started the previous row with, and into the top of the chain 3 you have to make another 3 trebles. So to do that you just go into the chain, you really have to go through it, not just around it, and make 3 trebles like you would normally do in a stitch. And to make a complete blanket or even a scarf you could make with it, you just keep repeating this over and over again. There's nothing else you need to know than this to make a ripple blanket or a ripple scarf or whatever you fancy making with it. You could make a cushion cover with it if you just measure how long it has to be to cover up your cushion. So I'll show you how to read this pattern, maybe that could be helpful as well. There we hope that is okay to see. So the bottom little round things, let's see if I can make it a bit clear. It's not that clear, but maybe you can see it. These are the chains that you make. These are the first 3 chains that you have to make extra at the start. Then you make an extra 2 trebles into that 4th chain. Then it's a sequence of 3 trebles, then 3 trebles together, 3 trebles together, then 3 separately again, and there is 3 trebles into 1 stitch, 3 trebles into 1 stitch, and here it's 3 trebles separate again, 3 trebles together, 3 trebles together, 3 separate, and then 3 together in this last stitch. Hopefully that is helpful as well. There are some other ways of making ripple blankets, like a granny style ripple blankets. I could do that in future videos. If you are interested, just let me know. I would love to see the things you make with this, and thank you for watching.